Another month of Tubi watches has come and gone. Hey Tubi friends, I am back with another Tubi Tuesday recap. For those that don't know what this is where I go through some of my highlights and lowlights for some of the films that I watched on Tubi this past month. Just make sure you subscribe and you'll never miss any of these videos. All right, let's dig into it. In total, I watched 14 films on Tubi this past month, and 2 of them were Tubi originals. So I am going to go through my top and bottom 3 for what I watched this past month. I always like to start on the bottom and then work my way up. So here we go with the lowlights or bottom 3 of what I watched on Tubi this past month. First on the list is one of the Tubi originals I watched, and that is Marry F. Kill. 5 estranged friends play a seemingly innocent game that spawns into something far more sinister than they could have imagined. Now, this movie has some moments that are really good, and overall, I can give it a slight recommend. Like, I didn't hate the movie. I thought it was okay overall. And like I said, it had some good moments, but then it had some bad moments where the movie just kind of dragged along a little too much, and it took too long to kind of get things rolling. So, like I said, I can give it a slight recommend. I didn't completely hate the movie. I did, for the most part, enjoy my watch. So, there you go. Marry F. Kill, the Tubi original. Next on the list is Extremity. From 2018, a young woman with a severely troubled past signs up for an extreme haunt called Perdition. She believes that putting herself through Perdition's nightmarish trials will help her exorcise her internal traumas, but has no way of knowing just how shocking her ordeal will be or what dark secrets buried in her psyche will emerge. Now, this is from the director of Last Shift in the newest film Malum, Anthony DiBlasi, and that's why I watched this. I really liked Last Shift, and I want to see his new film, so I was like, I'm going to go check out some of his others. Now, just like the previous movie, Marry F. Kill, this has some moments that are really good, and some moments where it just kind of drags to kind of get going. So, overall, I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it, so I can give it a slight recommend. I can't fully say, go watch it right away, but if you're either, wanting to watch the rest of his films after seeing The Last Shift, or just need something else, you can throw on Extremity, and you might enjoy your time. I just thought, it was okay. All right, so the last one on my list is Age of Heroes, the true story of the formation of Ian Fleming's 30 Commando Unit, a precursor for the elite forces in the UK. Now, one of the Tubi Tuesday themes was war movies, and that's why I picked this. And Ian Fleming, he is the creator of James Bond. I thought this would be a fun movie to check out, and just like the other two, it was okay. They had some good pieces to it, but overall, I just didn't enjoy the film as a whole. I found it to be kind of slow, kind of drug. Some of the action scenes were decent, but not great, and it was just an okay watch. All right, let's flip it around and go to the highlights for what I watched on Tubi this past month. Now, one of them I wanted to put on the list. I am not going to dig deeply into it because you'll have to wait for my full mini review coming soon here on the channel, and that is for the other Tubi original called Bury the Bride, and it is directed by Spider One and written by him and Chrissy Fox. So make sure you watch for that review coming. It is on my list, but I don't want to dig into it right now because I'm going to dig further. This is just a fun watch. Go check it out and look for the review coming soon. All right, so in place of Bury the Bride, I know I'm fitting 4 in here. That's instead of the 3, but I put Kung Fu Jungle from 2014. This stars Donnie Yen. A martial arts instructor working at a police academy gets imprisoned after killing a man by accident. But when a vicious killer starts targeting martial arts masters, the instructor offers to help the police in return for his freedom. Like I said, this stars Donnie Yen, and this movie was also part of one of the Tubi Tuesday themes. Just make sure you follow along on social media, and we do a theme every Tuesday, but we did martial arts, and this movie has some amazing action sequences to it. The movie itself there are pieces that are like, but the action sequences and the fights make it all worthwhile, and Donnie Yen is just awesome. So I highly recommend going to check out Kung Fu Jungle on Tubi. Next up is one that was on my list for a long time. I finally got around to checking out, and that is Stung. A fancy garden party turns into upper-class prey when a colony of killer wasps mutate into 7-foot-tall predators. So this is just a cheesy, fun killer bug movie. It has mutated wasps chasing after these people and coming after them. It's completely ridiculous, and it is 100% right up my alley. I had so much fun with Stung and cannot recommend it enough. If you love movies like Big Ass Spider, like Ticks, or other such big bug movies like that are just cheesy, definitely go check out Stung. All right, last on the list is the 2021 version of Mortal Kombat. Washed up MMA fighter Cole Young, unaware of his heritage and hunted by Emperor Shang Tsung's best warrior, Sub-Zero, seeks out and trains with the Earth's greatest champions as he prepares to stand against the enemies of Outworld in a high-stakes battle for the universe. So my biggest complaint with this movie is that we don't actually get the Mortal Kombat tournament in this film. It is basically just a big setup leading you up to that tournament, which we would hopefully get in the next film. But with that, I really enjoyed this movie. There was plenty of Easter eggs for fans of the game, kills, sayings, whatnot from the characters. I thought the fight scenes were great. Besides the not getting the tournament, my other complaint is Cole's character. He's a new character created just for this movie, and I didn't totally like him as a character, but it didn't take away from the movie. I still really enjoyed the movie. It is definitely a rated R, and you get the full-on fatalities and kills. So I had so much fun with this version of Mortal Kombat. Well, there you go. There are my highlights and my lowlights for some of the movies I watched on Tubi this past month. Just make sure to follow along on Letterboxd. I keep all of my lists for everything that I watch every month over there. And make sure you subscribe to this channel so you never miss any of these or any of my weekly picks or other videos that come to the channel. I'll be back soon. And remember, Tuesdays aren't just for tacos. We'll see you later, everybody.